In this video, we will see analysis of a fixed beam. In this problem, two ends of a beam are fixed. A point load is applied at 6 meters from end A and an uniformly distributed load of 40 kN per meter is applied for 4 meters from A to C. The total length of the beam is 8 meter. The cross section of the beam is 572 mm by 1144 mm, while the Young's modulus of steel is 210 gigapascal. In this problem, while solving it in ANSYS, we will take units as Newton and mm. So we will convert the rest of the parameters accordingly. Now let us go to ANSYS. First we must go to preferences and select structural and give OK. Next we must go to preprocessor and element type. We must go to add and select beam and two nodes. Give OK and close. Now next we must go to material properties, material models, go to structural, linear, elastic and isotropic. We must give the Young's modulus value as 210 into 10 power 3, so we can give it as E3. The Poisson ratio we can mention it as 0.27 since it is steel. Give OK and close this. Next we must go to sections for creating cross section of the beam. Go to beam common sections, a rectangular section is selected. The cross section of the beam is 572 by 1144 mm. Give OK. Next we must go to modeling. First we must create key points for ends of the beam A and B. In active CS, key point number 1, the coordinates we can give it as 0, 0 and 0, so that the origin will be the A point. Give OK. Then go to key points and active CS, key point number 2. The X coordinate value we can give it as 8000 mm and the Y and Z coordinate values must be 0. Now give OK. 2 points are created. We must join these 2 points by using a lines. Go to lines, straight line. First select the first point and then the second point. Give OK. Line will be created. Next we must go to meshing. Under meshing, first go to size controls and manual size. Go to lines and select all lines. Give the number of element divisions as 8, so that 8 elements of 1 meter length will be created. Now give OK. Go to mesh and select lines. Select this line and give OK. Now meshing will be done. We can display the node numbers by going to plot controls, numbering, and under node numbers we can select the checkbox and turn it on and give OK. Now the node numbers are displayed, so it will be easy for us to apply the loads. Next we can go to solution for defining the loads and boundary conditions. Go to define loads, go to apply structural and displacement on nodes. Select the first node, give OK. All degrees of freedom must be arrested, so select all degrees of freedom and give the value as 0. Give OK. Again we must select the second node and give OK. All degrees of freedom must be arrested at this point also, since it is fixed beam at both ends. Give OK. Next we must apply point load 2 meters from B. So we must go to structural, force or moment on nodes. This is 1 meter and this is 2 meters from B. Select node number 8 and give OK. We must select Fy since the force acts along Y axis, and we must give the value in negative value since it is acting downwards. They have given 80 kilonewton, we must give 80,000 Newton and give OK. Now the force is applied. Now we must apply uniformly distributed load. For that we must go to pressure on beams, select the first 4 elements from A and give OK. The pressure value at node I we can give it as 40 kilonewton per meter is nothing but 40 Newton per mm. If you convert, you will obtain the same value. At node J, we need not mention any pressure value because it is a UDL. Now give OK and UDL will be applied. Next we can go to solve and current LS, give OK. Once the solution is done, you can close this window. Now we can go to general post processing. Under this, first go to plot results and give deformed shape. Select deformed plus undeformed and give OK. This is the deformed shape and the dotted line represents the undeformed shape. Now we can go to contour plot, nodal solution and go to DOF solution and select either displacement vector sum or y component of displacement. Both will give the same result. Go to displacement vector sum and give OK. Now the maximum value of displacement is mentioned here. Next we can go to plot controls, style, size and shape and select display of element. The beam will be displayed. Now again if we go to nodal solution and select stress and select von Mises stress and give OK, the stress distribution will be displayed here and the maximum stress value will be displayed here. Next we can go to list results. Under that we must go to nodal solution, select DOF solution and displacement vector sum. The displacement at each node will be displayed here, all three axes and displacement vector sum for all nodes. The maximum values will be displayed here. Now give close. Next we can go to element solution, select stress and go to von Mises stress and give OK. At each element you will get maximum and minimum stress values. We can view the reaction forces by going to reaction solution, give all structural forces and give apply. At node 1 and 2, that is at point A and point B, the reaction forces along all three axes will be displayed here. That is the Fx, Fy and Fz values. Thank you for watching the video. We will see other exercises in the upcoming videos.